Hello and welcome to another Yugipoop art gallery. I am Hardleg Joe. Joining me again once more, the man, the legend, Jimbles.
Hey, it's me.
Master of the lime voice.
I'm stuck. You can't stop.
Yes, and we're here because I've been sick the last week and I don't have time for actual content. So instead, Jimbles decided to hop in on this.
I'm content.
It's funny you say that. We're going to get so many views on this.
Well, there you go.
Something about the YouTube algorithm, it recognizes the lime voice and is like, yes, give that to everyone.
Well, I keep seeing like lime comments on videos of YugiTubers who I didn't even know of before now. So I think YouTube is just like, okay, people like this fucking Ojama Lime thing. Let me show them more of this.
It's so weird. Like, I'm pretty sure Konami knows about Ojama. They have to. They have to know who Lime is. They've just got to be actively trying to avoid it at all costs.
I mean, I can't blame them.
Lime has spread like the disease he is. But yeah, this time we're on the 4th episode, which is already not good. In most things, they get to a fourth episode, not all that great. At least as far as movies.
Next one's just going to be called Yugipoop Art Gallery
in space.
Yugipoop Art Gallery goes to hell.
Yeah. Yugipoop Art Gallery 5, The Legend of Curly's Gold. And then we have to time travel at some point. Back to the first one. We'll just do a review of our first episode and comment on it again.
We'll commentary over it again and just react to them over the track of us reacting to it.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, this time I only had, what is this, 12? I have 12 Yugipoops of my own, which is not enough to support a whole episode. So I had people submit their own over on Twitter, and most of them were awful. In fact, a lot of the ones I picked are still awful. We are going to make fun of you. You are not good at this. Just so you know, I'm normally a nice guy, but fuck you all.
Yeah, I'm here now, so the gloves are off.
The gloves are off.
I'm gonna tempt him to sin if I must.
Yeah, it's... And I should note, because I was like, try to follow the Yugipoop rules. And I explain this every episode, but people are still like, what are the rules? Like, the rules are very simple. You remix what's on the card. You don't go in and add Comic Sans text. You don't take stuff from other pictures. Like, you don't just put Chuck Norris on a card that's just a custom card.
Yeah, no, it's just 2009 and you found like custom Yu-Gi-Oh card.de and you're amusing yourself because you're 12.
Yeah, a lot of people submitted stuff like that where it's just like adding things in. And I mean, of course, you can, the rules were made to be broken. Even I have broken the rules from time to time, but you've got to do things right first so that you understand like the mood, the way these are supposed to look. And then you can learn when it's all right to break the rules. Exactly. So
it's art.
Without further ado, here we have Thunder Die. He's
Is this one of yours?
No.
It's not.
It's already. Oh, I'm surprised. All he did was make the with the art. He just deep fried it.
He did.
It's just deep fried art. That's the big thing. It's like a lot of people didn't really have very good editing skills. They just sort of deep fried the art or zoomed in.
See, I thought that the card art was just zoomed in. I have not seen the original art of this card before, which is a rare thing for me. Oh, so I just assume this is how it looks.
Oh, it's Zeus. No, it doesn't. Not quite. But I mean, it does exude some energy. But that's because the original Zeus exuded some energy.
I mean, I can tell he's power state to me right now.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the effect. Like, once per turn if an Ixie monster? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, per turn. The bottom kind of falls apart, but it's like it's so ridiculous. It kind of works.
I mean, they gave it the same effect as Hope Ixies, so
yeah.
Hope Zexel. What am I saying?
Zeus Digison. And yeah, they just took Zodiac Dryden and put it down there for the copyright, just cause. Just why not? Just take it completely unrelated. But at least they changed just about everything. That's another thing. Is there are a lot of people who like they change the name and they're like, "There's my Yugipoop." It's like, no,
No, you gotta go. You gotta go in.
You gotta.
And this is like a solid like 5, 6 out of 10 or something.
Yeah, I give it a 4. I give it a 4.
Yeah.
It's just slightly under average for me.
I can respect
but
that.
it exudes the energy.
Yeah.
All right.
The heart's in the right place with that one.
No. I'm pretty sure we've had a card called No before.
I think we've had more than one, actually.
Yeah, at some point. I like this one. They didn't add anything. You could tell they drew their own stuff, which is good.
Yeah,
I really like the frowny face for the attribute. He's just so sad. That's the kind of cartoon, like amateur-y 5-year-old frowny face that I just love. And then the little
it has computer virus energy to it.
And then just the little tear that is just like no shading, no attempt to make it blend in whatsoever. Just
MS Paint, stem to stern.
I had blue, so we did that. The fuck? Having it wiggle off like that? Nice little touch, nice little touch.
Was that intentional?
Other than the tear, it is just zoomed in art though.
Yeah, we're seeing 2 zoomed in arts already. I need a visceral reaction from my Yugipoops. I need to be afraid from my life for my life for at least like a second.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just doesn't hit me. Like, I need that visceral reaction, and then everything that follows, like the funny effect, the fuck, all of that is like the aftertaste. That's what I relish in before I take another pull.
Yeah, the only good thing about this, I believe he mentioned this was done right after Thunder Dragon Colossus was banned. So it does have sort of a theme with it. It's like, no,
it's an epitaph.
Do not use Thunder Dragon. Stop. Why?
It's over, dude.
It's over. I like that. That's the one thing that I remember MBT on one of his streams, some people were asking him to review Yugipoops. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And then he sat there for like a minute and scrolled through them and just didn't react at all. And was like, you guys think this is funny? And it's just like heartbroken. Everything, no longer friends with MBT.
MBT.
But it made me realize that I should try to make my my Yugipoops like mean something, like have a little bit more to say than just being completely random.
I think sometimes it can be art for its own sake. Some of the ones I've seen,
they can be, but I think ones like this they elevate a little bit more by having something to say.
Yeah, it gives it a little more bite.
Gives it just a little bit more bite. Speaking of a little bit bite, we got. There we go.
Is this one yours?
Yeah, this is one of mine.
This one rules.
Ladies.
The face is very
people in
nutty,
chat.
but she's still sucking.
He's coming. Too much bite. You don't
see. I knew it was yours because the effect looked like the original text sort of moved around, but I was like, nobody's going to do that except for you.
There are other people who have done that.
Okay,
they got
it's
this.
good. I know that now.
I like this one because the levels are like they want nothing to do with him.
No, they're leaving.
Levels are going away. Dark is going away. They're like this.
Everyone's uncomfortable.
This guy's a rep file. He's offensive. Move him to the dumpster. I don't want anything to do with him.
He's made the entire duel awkward just by being here, which, if you've ever been to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, is quite a feat.
Yeah, and I must say this is like one of the few times like he had Yajiro in his name. I had to make something lewd with it, but it
had to go bad.
This is as lewd as I get. Half the things I got were just like, what if Yu-Gi-Oh card but come in the name?
I mean, that's always a crowd.
It sounds funny, but there were so many of them that they didn't change the art, they didn't do anything. They just wrote "come" in the name, or "dick" or something like that. Some genitalia.
I will ride or die for just putting "come" in the name of a card if it's good.
Here we go. Fuck off!
Fuck off!
Fuck off, mate!
I have beaten people on Dueling Network with this card.
Your
so I have
opponent.
a very...
This monster. Double damage. Fuck off.
This fuck. He doesn't give a shit.
I really like... See, this is effort. This is like taking the time to draw the middle fingers and the sunglasses.
We got the middle fingers. We got a cigar. Like, this guy is a straight up motherfucker, and I love it.
This guy's name is Austin, I guess.
Austin, I guess you knocked this one out of the park.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything with the Kazuki Takahashi on the bottom or with the set number. You lose points for that.
Yeah.
The level and the earth attribute is still the same, but the effort was there where it counts.
The effort in the art and the effect and everything, it all works together. I give this one like an 8 out of 10. I
would also go 8.
Very solid. Not the funniest, but it's still pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, hey, Jellote has donated $16. Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you, Jello.
Let's see. I don't want to do another one of his again. So
we don't want to be redundant here.
We got New Rule of Dark World.
R,
yes.
okay, there was an attempt here.
There was an attempt.
This feels very my first Yu-Gi-Oh.
Not with the art. They didn't. They're like, no, I don't want to do anything with the art. They did some with the text. You must discard a Dark World card by the effect of a Dark World card to summon your Dark World card from your opponent's Dark World. Like that. It's got just usually when you repeat the same thing, it doesn't work. But here, it's got a little charm to it.
It's a little funny, but like, there's just so much, and it's very inconsistently applied.
Yeah.
This very much feels like, okay, I fucked around in Photoshop for a little bit. This is, I guess, a Yugi.
Like the attack and defense, he's just like, what if I got rid of the zeros?
What if yeah, and that's funny. Like, it'd be funny if they did something to the art.
Yeah. Be funny. I give this one like a 3.
Yeah.
It's like a 3. You tried.
I'll give it a 4 because the effect made me laugh.
Because the effect makes me smile.
If something on it makes me laugh, I'll bump it up a point.
Whoa. Miss thighs. Big thigh. Biggest thigh. I can fit how many? 3 heads in that thigh?
God damn.
God damn.
I want to fit my head in that thigh.
I like this one. The thigh's not big enough. I would have liked to see a bigger thigh.
I think you could have gone like older woman character in a Pixar movie big, but you were afraid. You were afraid of your own power. You were afraid of the strength that you had in your hand. And I can't say that I blame you, but I think you need to understand what it is you can do to people.
Yeah. I do like they use the thighs for stars. That's nice.
Yeah, that was good. The effect is sort of weak here. Just target your opponent, destroy your opponent is...
No, it's target a thick thigh, then target an opponent.
Right.
The big thing was they focused too much on the thigh.
Yeah, they had one joke and they carried it as far as they could take it.
They carried it, but they did pretty good. That Photoshop work is like hella nice. I can't tell it's almost so nice that you can't tell that it's been photoshopped. Almost. I mean, to be fair, if you've seen Cyber Gymnast, she is kind of like ridiculously proportioned.
She do be thick though.
Oh, thank you, Luna Light Tiger, for the subscription. But yeah, pretty good. I give this a 5 out of 10. It's a nice 5. This is an
easy 5, yeah.
Right in the middle here, right going
Yeah.
across. All right.
Straight down the middle. Just like golf.
King Bumpkin.
Oh, holy Moses. This is... Oh, no. Everything about this card is like scraped off the bottom of a nightmare. Like the effect is just like, okay, I had a dream about this thing stretching across the field and laughing at me in my dad's voice.
It had to be your dad's voice. It's the only way the nightmare is.
Yeah, that's how it happens. My therapist just laughs at me when I tell her the dream, but I think it means something.
This is sin. This card continues to increase as long as it remains on the field. I see.
It's terrifying.
It took the anime effect. Gotcha.
This is good. This one's like a 9.
Hey, this is one of mine.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
I should have known. Put the eyes in the level.
Yeah. No one else does the eyes and the levels. Plus, it's a sequel to Zombu. You remember Increase Zombu. Now King Bumpkin increases too.
Oh, it's like
they work together.
A loose archetype here.
Yeah, they've got some synergy. The Increase archetype slowly going up.
Slowly widening.
Yep. Okay, let's go ahead.
That was legendary. Oh.
Perform a life. You can't.
See, I shouldn't laugh this hard at zoomed in art. Or at like the badly like MS painted out levels in the top, but everything about this is so fucking jank.
That's the thing, is like that's why you want to remix rather than using like new text. The jank gives it charm.
It does.
Being able to the little cut out everything, it works great.
This is held together with duct tape and prayers. It's like a card manifestation of a depression nap. I'm really into it.
A lot of work is being done by the original card. Like, the art is one of those things you zoom in and you're just like, oh,
that's what it looks like.
I didn't realize. But I like this. This is a very, very solid. I'd give it a 7, despite not changing the art that much.
I want to give it a high score, but I'm afraid I'd give it imposter syndrome.
And the thing I like too, it's a small touch that only I would really notice, but whenever I cut out letters and stuff, I always use the square rectangular tool. I try to make it fit. Yeah, this guy just sort of traced around it, and it gives it this more organic feel that is subtly different from my own work, while still being similar to it.
Lasso tool. Look at this pen.
Lasso everywhere. Rip Kazuki Takahashi, 1996.
Oh no!
Oh,
I didn't know he died.
He went to hell before he died, unfortunately.
Oh God, as shall we all.
Yep, that was Derlin H, by the way. I'm only really shouting out the ones that make people laugh a lot.
Yeah, that's.
We got some D knives.
I see them.
There's spell threat. There's D on the knives.
I feel like it's unproductive with Yugipoop to ask what's the joke, but I want to know what the joke is.
Control purse. Clearly it's trying to threaten someone.
It's trying. I just don't understand the through line.
Well, see, the D usually stands for dick, so maybe this is a commentary on rape culture? Possible.
This is a commentary on the people you have making Yugipoops. This is the worst Destiny Hero support I've ever fucking seen.
I feel threatened. Yeah, I give this has got a 4. This is by the same guy, by the way. Derlin.
I do like the editing marks kind of making it look like there's suspicious stains on the card. I don't know if that was intentional, but this card looks filthy.
Yeah. It's not as good. It's a good example of how, like, you know, the same low effort thing on both of these, and one worked really well and one not so much.
Well, one of them had funny art and one of them didn't.
Edge Dad gone.
He's been gone for years, man.
Yeah. It's another zoom in on the art.
We're getting a lot of zoom ins.
To be fair, I do zoom in on just about everything, but I usually do more stuff after that.
Well, right. You zoom in on something that already is like a non-Euclidean shape, and then you like give it funny eyes.
Cannot be in your graveyard. Destroy from your hand by having exactly the field. You can banish the target, then target a 3 exactly graveyard from your hand. Destroy.
You see, this I don't like either, because he just copied word for word the effect from Darkest Diabolos. Hey! That joke is like 3 years old. I have to put one in every art gallery, or like I'm asleep.
Yeah, this one, it's one of those, like, he tried to remix and make something absurd, and it doesn't flow well enough.
See, again, like, where's the joke?
Yeah.
Is the joke just Dark Arm Dragon is dad? We've been telling that joke for 10 years.
Yeah.
I need a new joke.
I need a new joke. One that won't make me laugh. Oh, God. God, it's him!
This one is yours.
This is not mine.
It's not?
This is not one of mine.
Is this Spee?
No. This is...
it looks familiar.
This is Austin, I guess, again. The same guy who did, Fook.
Oh, well,
Or
this
Foucault,
rules.
yeah. This is one of the few, like, I don't think he changed the art at all, but you don't really...
No, he did.
You don't need to.
This is... No, he added, like, a bunch more swords into this.
Yeah, it's subtle. There's tiny broken swords everywhere.
This is trauma for people who dueled in, like, I don't know, 2010, 2013. It's really
just to the age.
I know I said I don't like target the opponent, destroy the opponent, but this works for me.
It works because you know the card. He's saying something about Sakuretsu armor.
Yeah, we have a commentary on Sakuretsu armor.
Did the face always look like that? Did he make it look more like Wolverine?
I think that's just how he be looking, but I don't remember.
I don't know. He did zoom in a little bit, but again, you're supposed to.
Yeah, it's good. This is a good one.
This is a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give this easily 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Soft 9.
PTSD triggered. Here we go. I give you
old Rusty Tom.
Old Rusty Tom.
My favorite character from Robots.
Reaching for the arrow. He can't get it. He might.
He looks very stressed.
He looks kind of hungry. He's like, woo.
Oh yeah, he's got the...
It's hard to tell from afar. Also, I didn't realize Axe-kun is really...
the oldest member of the Yugipoop Avengers.
Yeah.
Rusty Tom.
Axe-kun is like, Tom senpai, please don't leave me for an arrow.
He's just trying to put it back. It's falling off.
He's a Rio fink. Gotta watch out for that.
Oh.
If this card points, it can't be used as a monster.
Well, I got bad news for you.
What's he's not pointing.
He's pointing.
Now, if your hand is doing that, you're not pointing with every one of your fingers.
How do you know? Who died and made you king?
I made the card, so
oh,
I could tell. Also, I like Dark sneaking out here. What's going on over here? Yeah, I might be
going for that arrow.
I might be biased. I give this one an 8 out of 10.
I like it. I would easily give this an 8.
Yay.
It's a link monster with levels too. That's
yeah,
rude.
I didn't even notice that because I'm just so used to, like, I took the levels from something else and put it on here.
It's just rude, you know. It's just inconsiderate.
It's just the level 3. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Russia.
Why is the like YouTube clickbait emoji in there? Why is there? What does it mean?
It's shocked. It's 40 levels? No, there's 50 levels. One for each state.
Yeah, man.
This is
These colors don't run.
This is... I'm so American, I piss red, white, and blue. Doctor told me it was pancreatic cancer. I told him to shut his commie mouth.
This one fucking rules. I don't even care that the art's just like deep fried.
I like he's got angry eyes made of levels. He
does.
He's punting the earth. That's what happened to the attribute.
Oh, it's a commentary on American imperialism.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back. This is very base.
This is very base. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
100 out of 100. Good job,
Easily.
me.
USA.
USA. I did 2 of mine in a row, so you wouldn't know. I wouldn't do.
Was that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good.
I like that one. That's one of my favorites. I wouldn't do 3 of mine in a row, though, would I?
Would you? Who?
Who? Nobody knows this man. He's a mysterious addition.
I'm actually coughing. Jesus Christ. See, this is one of those ones that hits me. Like, I see no face, I see nobody knows this man, and my mind just folds in on itself.
My favorite thing is that they took the dual terminal and made dude pee with it.
Defense, bad.
He's got a sword. You can't defend with a sword.
Yeah, not as much editing as I generally expect out of a Yugipoop, but man, that initial hit.
Yep. And that's. Do you think this is one of mine? Did I do 3 in a row?
This is not one of yours.
Okay.
You would have fucked with more of it.
Yeah. This is by the same guy who made these ones.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What a beast. This guy is killing it.
Austin,
today.
I guess. Very good. Give me 1 second. I need to get another drink of water. My water ran out. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Jimbles entertain everyone.
Okay. I didn't get a lot of sleep, which is why I probably sound semi-coherent at best. I am power chugging a Red Bull. I've said this like 100 times. It's always worth remembering. When we did the Pathetic Aesthetic, the first one, for those of you who weren't there, we had played a bunch of Lego Lord of the Rings. I was severely sleep deprived. He got sick of Lego Lord of the Rings. I think we tried to play another game, but it was all a blur at that point. And somehow, it was like noon at that point. I was 3 Red Bulls deep. We decided to just like review all of the dragons while I desperately tried to stay awake. And that is, in some ways, what got us to this point.
I didn't hear the story, but that's fine.
I was just talking about the first Pathetic Aesthetic and how I was very sleep deprived for that. Swoos.
Big strong arm.
What I really love about this is that the description is apparently he has 0 attack, and then there's no attack or defense listed, so you just have to take their word for it that he's got 0 attack.
Defense? Who knows?
Defense? Oh, we're not even there yet, man.
This is pretty good. A little blurry around the arms, but I like big strong airplane.
It's good.
I give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe a 6. Closer to a 6 than an 8.
I would give it a 7 just because, again, we did touch on almost every part of the card.
Yeah, although the level is just like, what if I put another level over here?
What if I stuck one over there? Yeah, it's not inspiring or anything. But...
Also, I don't know what Dritsu is supposed to be.
Dritsu? Well, it's Dr. Itsu. It's the guy who made the card.
Oh, okay. No, actually, this was made by Francis Brock, who's the same guy who made the dad card, so he did something right.
Yeah, okay. He knocked this one out of the park. I'll give him credit where it's due.
He got it.
What do we got here? What? Oh no!
Danger Uriah? This is a guy, he sent me like 5 cards, and they all had to do with Uriah, and none of them followed the rules. They were all just like putting Uriah on cards he didn't belong on. And this was the only one I liked because he like fused it so well and like recolored it pink and everything.
Yeah, you see, I was going to say, this is not a very traditional Yugipoop in the sense of holding to conventions, but it is just funny.
Yeah.
It's just a funny joke.
It just works. I like the no, but he didn't change anything but the art. He went like 10 out of 10 on the art and then nothing else.
Yeah, there was... Again, it's one of these things. We see a few of these cards where, like, the guy does one thing that's really funny and just blows his load on that, and the rest of the card is just normal.
Yeah. Gotta do a little extra effort there.
Yeah, you gotta, even if it doesn't make any sense, you gotta bring it to the end. What? I don't want to give this any point because it's referencing a movie that has no right to be referenced anymore.
His attack is still Ben. It's so bad. It doesn't follow the rules. I award this -6 points. It's funny, but in a bad way.
It's funny that he did it. It's funny that it exists. But then you look at it, and the reality sets in that once you're done laughing, it's still real and so are you. That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
The only reason I really included this is because Thunderball is one of the goofiest, memeiest cards to me, and you can't do anything with it. It's a fucking ball with spikes, and he managed to kind of make it work.
Yeah, he did something with it.
It's ball attribute.
I'm okay with it doing something, but I wish he hadn't. I sorely wish he hadn't. Lost.
Speaking of stuff that breaks.
Dude,
just died for this card.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Jesus.
Have you ever seen those pictures on DeviantArt? There's like a whole sub-community of people who draw like Sonic praying below the cross at Calgary.
Yeah.
Or it's like a whole comic of like Knuckles the Echidna accepting Christ.
The Christian
Christian
Sonic fans.
This has that kind of an energy.
Yeah, it's just it was right after Link Cross got banned. Had to go.
Oh, this is another memorial.
Yeah, it's a higher Link.
Very touching, very deep. He has defense, which is really
good for a Link. No Link arrows. Who even needs those?
Yeah, what would you do? Like summon shit? We're in Master Rule 5 now, or whatever.
Yeah. It's also Diced edition. Or Dist, I guess, whatever. One of those two.
Whatever it is, it's a loss for us all.
It's 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say 4, maybe 5.
And this is one of mine.
I like it.
It's you don't have to patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you.
You're like 4 out of 10. Oh, it's yours? I like it.
I said 5. Don't. Oh, why are they all time wizard?
All time wizard. It's all time wizard.
God, this is what like duels I have look like, but I didn't know that they were on cards.
You play exchange, and you reveal your hand, your opponent. You just both got 4 copies of Time Wizard. You've both been cheating in the worst way possible.
I like LCBT card. Unless it's supposed to be LGBT, which is also
it's supposed
fine,
to, I mean, they have the trans rights down there, so probably.
They do.
I was gonna be like, oh, they took a hand from somewhere else, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's the hand from the top.
Yeah, it's the hand from the card.
Yep.
Very efficient use of resources, and for a card that doesn't have like a lot going for it,
you managed to make it work. Yeah, I give this one a 9 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10, unless it says LCBT at the top, in which case it's a 10 out of 10. That's my condition.
If it says CBT, we're good.
If I get that extra joke in there, I'm sold.
Whoops. I zoomed in too much. There we go. There's a massive crass sass pass.
Shoot your moral load.
Your ass is grass and I am the weed whacker. Oh god, I didn't even notice they had the brap down there. Mother of God.
This is a fucking slam dunk.
This is 10 out of 10.
Solid 10 out of 10. Everything that you look at is attacking you in this card. It's so dense, every frame.
You can't look at, I mean, they didn't do anything with the spell at the top right-hand corner.
Well, that's the one thing they didn't touch, but...
It's a 9.9 out of 10.
Okay, that's fair. Is that Spee?
That's Spee.
Holy shit.
Spee knows what they're doing.
No less.
Yep.
Man's a beast.
Spee's got it. Aspie. Good. Big Zoom Dragon.
Whoa! Is that... Oh no, I thought it was the tuner car from that one Rank 10 video. Then it would have been funny. It's just a car.
It's just a car. They just put a car on there. It's a doggone dragon synchro.
Negate, attack, banish this card.
Attack that card. Defend this card. Fast edition. Gotta go fast. Copyright car.
I will say, it does a lot with the one joke. It does everything it can with the one joke.
It tries to zoom really, really well.
The levels are going, the attributes going, everything's going.
Fuzzy car. Yeah, but there's not. It's not much. I'm not sure if they changed the art other than possibly extending the head a little bit.
Yeah, they could have like blurred him at least.
Yeah, probably.
Didn't even get that.
I'll have to remember to do that next time.
Yeah, but very good.
Once again, I reveal it's mine. You're like, yes, very good, excellent.
Oh wait, it's yours?
Yeah, so I was like, I'll have to remember to do that next time.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not very happy.
I thought you were fucking with me.
Nope, I give this one like a 4 out of 10.
I like it.
All right.
I like doggone dragon.
It's a doggone dragon. Now you could tell this one was a little random. They're Penguin of Doom over here.
Okay.
Sporks to Electric Boogaloo.
You get credit for changing the art, but you don't get that much credit.
Spiral effect.
You clicked left click one time in the middle of the card with a certain Photoshop thing on.
Inflict a big thing of damage to you and your opponent's life points. Kazuki wins the duel.
It was very fun.
9/11.
Okay, now it's fun.
That just went from check to check plus. 2 out of 10. Marvin Rector.
Eat man.
Eat man. I mean, you get points for mouth crotch. Mouth crotch is scary.
Did he put more knives?
I think so.
On the boy?
Yes. Yes, he did. Target 1 defect, eat 1 monster.
This is another like very solid one.
Yeah, it's a nice like 5 out of 10. It's like he did it. The attribute. He's just like, what if I flipped it upside down?
This has the vibe of a card that you like backed over in the driveway and picked up after and decided it was still good. Like, I'm fine with it. It has the right energy.
It has the right energy. It's just like attack. He just put like another one over here in the left. I don't know why.
Yeah.
he just did. It's a little too random.
It's a little too direct.
But at least you did some stuff, you know?
It has the spirit.
It has the spirit. 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Marvin Richter, the name was. Let's go ahead. Here you go. This one should speak to you in particular.
Oh. Oh no! I'm so tired. Just looking at this drains me of energy. I'm remembering things now.
All the Embreg orbs everywhere, forever. Your opponent is doubled. I guess because it's pregnant.
Over.
Yeah.
I like the basketball in its hand.
I didn't notice that. That's a nice. That gives it a point right there.
Yeah, that's really good.
He didn't do anything with the attack or defense, but overall,
at least like put an orb in the place of the 0. But otherwise, this is a slam dunk.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
This has got to be like a 7 or an 8. Yeah.
7. Yeah, I would give it a 6. I don't know. I'm not for pregnancy. Hardleg Joe anti-pregnancy.
Antinatalist?
Yeah.
You don't think any children should be allowed to exist?
Not anymore.
No, well.
Ghoulish berry.
You fool! I sent you to the graveyard.
You die. I can't tell. Oh, he's giving the finger. I didn't notice that at first. To Kazuki Takahashi, of all people.
This is another Rip Kazuki Takahashi credit line.
You'd think that we don't like him in the community, but that in fact it's the opposite. We have no idea who he is.
I was about to say, yeah, he's just like a name that sits on the bottom of the cards, and we fuck with it.
I guess there is kind of a face he's made out of the watches and the chain.
Oh yeah, he's made like an angry face.
This is pretty good. I give this a 7 out of 10. It's
This
not
is a
hilarious,
definite
but it's over. Yeah, and all 3 of these were made by someone named Jellote.
Oh well.
Oh, this is the guy.
Jello.
This is the guy who was like, he just did this like 2 seconds before I started streaming.
Oh, this was our like last minute entrant.
Yeah.
Well, these were well worth it. I liked every single one.
Yeah, these were, I was like, last minute ones, but they're better than most of the stuff here.
And we need a little bit of quality in here, because...
I mean, not better than this.
My God.
Rah, rah.
What is happening?
I'm a dog. My dragon ass. Where's that arm from?
See, this is not something I get a lot with Yugipoops, surprisingly, but I feel like I'm going insane looking at this.
Where's the other one? Got 2 of
I
these.
feel myself melting. What, you have 2... Oh.
See, it's like this. The
duality.
The dog has so much more work on it, but who hits you so much harder with so much less?
It's true. It's a carpet bombing versus like a precision strike.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Copyright 1776. Nobody.
Nobody would want to copyright this.
Yeah, this is another.
It's in the public domain because there's nowhere else for it to go.
This is another one of Spee's.
No wonder Spee is the one that gives me like schizophrenia.
Bricked the rye bread.
Powdered toast, man, no!
We got another dad attribute that seems to be very popular these days.
Yeah, you know, dads are back in fashion after that dating sim, and that's the only funny thing I can think of.
I do like, you could tell the bricks are clearly made from like taking something off of the side and just
Yeah, he just sort of like cut at the cardboard or did something.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job of like not imprinting the bricks, but like making them out of existing stuff.
Yes.
And then he
Very resourceful.
clearly drew the bread.
Yep. That's easy to tell.
Rip.
You know, again, it's solid. I like 1666 by Red Eyes Kazuki Taka. Oh.
Addition. Red Eyes Monster.
Guys, toast 1,000 IQ Red. I wanted no Among Us references in here, but it's crept in.
Somehow.
Some way. Well, it's, you know, it's mass hysteria. What the fuck?
Mental erotic rat.
What the fuck?
I like his tail is made out of a leg.
That's what I was looking at, was like the tail that seems to end in a little level star.
I didn't notice this at first. He drew a
He's
little.
got the little rat nose. Hold it. He's got like a bunch of wind attributes under
He's
his arm. Like,
stolen the wind.
holy Moses. Look at this little freak.
It's a lot of effort. I'm not sure if it was worth it, but he put a lot of effort into it.
I feel like I'm being sent a message by this card.
Yep.
That's all I can say about it.
Spell hero on traps up to the number of hands you control.
Bite this onion.
Bite. I give this is a nice 7. This is a nice 7. The effect kind of gets it a little bit.
Yeah, it's in there. it's that initial hit of like, what am I fucking looking at?
Brick. I made curry ball. He's like, no, curry brick. Find defect in it. You can't. You could try.
What happened to him? How did he become like this?
Square. Discard this damage. Reduce your opponent's life points to 0.
Pac-Man's about to eat his last level. This is fucked up.
I didn't even notice this Pac-Man. This is pretty good. This is
pretty.
This is
good.
Matthias Pionkus, who ooh, bless you.
Me. I'm okay.
He sent in like 30.
Oh, this was the guy who sent in
This is the
like
guy
30
who
of
like
these?
sent in like 30 and like 5 of them are good.
Oh, are we seeing the good 5 or the bad 25?
These are like the good ones. I like that one. It's like, okay, it's a nice brick.
Okay.
We got the mental lawyer. I like oh whoops. He's got a briefcase made of levels.
As far as psychic type monsters go, I don't think I'll be using this one. Forced effect. At least he admits it.
Yeah. Lawyer Takahashi.
Lawyer Takahashi. Okay. 8 out of 10.
I give this one a I don't know. It's hard. It's not particularly funny to me, but I like the effort of like the briefcase made of levels.
Yeah, if I'm being serious, it's like a 6. I like that it's consistent.
Wing attribute, yeah.
Wing attribute?
It's like wind, but with fundamental differences.
Like a G.
Yep.
For instance.
Here we go. We've got 2 of them.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Variations on a
theme. I don't like it.
2 people made pot of greed.
Oh, holy Moses.
I can't decide which one is better.
Okay, again, these are cards that are making me feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, I have Pot of Greed in my hand, I look at it, and it's whispering in my ear, like, draw the cards. Draw the cards.
The other one is just like, 2.
Yeah, this is like what I see every time I close my eyes, here on the right.
Good old Gref. I like how they're both like, we can't do anything with Pot of Greed. We just have to destroy the card. Just that the face,
get rid of it.
The face has to overtake everything.
Schizify it, just really fuck it up. I love both of these.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one is better though. I really like the evil looking face on the left, but something about Gref just makes me giggle.
Something about Gref. I mean, Gref again. This feels like the mimetic parasite that causes me to go frothing into a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
I'll give them both a 7.
I would give the one on the left a 7, and the one on the right has got to be like an 8.
Yeah, the Gref is mine. The other one is not. That was made by Nico CVLA.
I see.
Good job, Nico.
Incredible efforts all around. When the card is sus. Whoa, this one oh my goodness.
Lots of stuff. They didn't really do anything with the art. They didn't have to.
Yeah, but again, it's like everything around it is just happening.
Bro, you just activated cringe. You're gonna lose 1 billion life points. This is less of a card and more of a message.
This is something you pass to him under the table.
This is not a threat, it's a promise. It's good, but without the art, I think I gotta give it a 6.
I must agree.
Yeah, this probably Spee's worst card. Which
that's why it looks familiar. I knew I'd seen this somewhere before. Fucking Spee.
Spee.
It's again, you do the one good thing and then you don't touch anything else.
Yep.
Best Uber.
If you pay 5,000, you're special.
This is odd.
It makes me feel feelings.
It makes me feel like I'm a young man and I just walked into a room I'm not allowed in.
I'm a
But
young
there's
man.
somebody here who wants to talk to me.
I've just walked into a Turkish bathhouse and I'm surrounded by hairy, naked men.
Oh God.
Like,
You got something much more visceral than I did. Oh God.
I like using the C to make a U.
That's very good.
I like fetch me caffeine. That's a nice...
It's a nice time.
I feel like I'm giving everything a 7, but that's because I've only saved stuff that were at least like 5s for the most part.
Yeah, 5, 7. This is, I think, the dark attribute in the eye is what elevates this to a 7.
Yeah, this is another one by Matthias. The guy who sent to me like a million things.
You're killing it, Matthias. Despite you did the shotgun method and a few of them are land. Oh, the fuck is this?
I don't know. I remember steel rat fur, and now we have dog fur.
Dog fur is not looking so good.
I feel like they wanted to do stuff with the art, but they didn't have the skill.
Yeah, so they just sort of copied and like initial glance, it kind of looks like my eyes stopped working for a minute with that like holographic shit on there. So I'll give them credit where it's due.
I like say goodnight.
I was about to point that out. And shush right under it.
Shush. It's a nice 5. It's
yeah.
The parts of it are good, but there's parts of it that are just like what are you doing? Also, this is why you don't use like secret rare cards, like scant secret rare cards.
They look like shit, yeah.
They don't work very well.
They don't. What do we got here?
Fat fucking bird. Unaffected. Sad colute noises.
See, they didn't even change the effect on Armor Master. This one sucks.
They didn't change the effect. They literally didn't change the art.
Yeah, like that's not even. I like Fuckrow though.
It's literally all the name made this.
Yeah, fat fucking bird, wedge bird, Fuckrow, unaffected edition, take control. There's a few very good high points here.
There's a few. It's like, you know, technically this should probably deserve like a 3, maybe a 2, but it gets at least a 5 just for like the visceral impact it has on you.
As someone who has made, like, lost friendships over Armor Master, I have to give it a 7. I respect the message. Barry G. What the? Whoa. There's a lot going on here.
Barry Jeans, man.
He is the strongest. His defense is untested. He has never had to defend himself in all the time that he has existed.
Believe it.
He is so fucking powerful.
Pants type.
He's got him. I believe it.
Not pants. A single pant.
Holy Moses. The face is what elevates this for me.
The drawing ability.
The look on his face, you know he's the strongest. You can believe it.
I like it's got the Dragon Ball Z bang with none of the rest of the hair. His only hair is a bang that hangs in front of his eye dramatically.
That's how you know he's Super Saiyan.
It doesn't even stand up. It's just the one.
On God, he kind of looked like Germa.
I don't know who Germa is.
Kind of looks like Germa 9. If you look up Germa 985 right now, you're going to see a lot of odd things, but you're also going to see a man who looks a lot like this card.
Kind of. Yeah.
You can kind of see it, right?
Yeah. 1 second.
Very Germa, man.
It's like...
Oh, that's it's a fuck of a picture you showed.
It's
It's
odd.
there. It's there.
It's just the shape of the head. He's got a bean head, apparently.
Yeah, he's a bean-headed man.
That's...
This is a 10. This is a solid 10.
Yay! Thank you. This is one of mine.
Oh, this might be your best work.
The best Barry Jeans man.
Barry Jeans man.
I couldn't draw the jeans. I had to import them, but everything else is drawn.
This. This is gonna stay with me until I die.
Yep. And following that up, we have a little trap hole.
I get it. I get the joke.
I get
the joke.
There's traps in a hole.
It's trap hole, and you made the attribute. I think that's trap hole, or it's something.
Its attribute is itself.
Joke out of 10.
Joke out of 10. Here we've got. Here we've got my nightmare, the gem dentist.
The gem dentist.
It sounds like a villain from like Silver Age DC. Watch out, Batman! The gem dentist will steal your teeth.
Yeah, he is one of those one-issue guys who like Batman fans keep bringing up to show how much they know about Batman. But yeah, well, my favorite villain is the gem dentist. He only showed up once and shot himself at the end of the book. You fucking idiot. Oh, you like the Penguin, you piece of shit?
Pay 1,000
Come back to
gems.
me when you've read about the gem dentist.
Attack your opponent's teeth directly.
Do not do that. Yu-Gi-Oh players do not have the best dental hygiene. Re-elect Kazuki Takahashi. Oh.
I mean, he did get voted out in 2000. They replaced him on the cards, and now it says copyright Dice.
Well,
but yeah, this is a nice 5. It has a good name, and then everything else is just kind of like society.
I do like the art, I'll be honest, because the level stars don't read as level stars initially. They read as like hell eyes.
Gotta have those hell eyes.
This has got to be like a 6 for me at least.
All right, and Vision.
Vision. I see.
Now all we need is Wanda, and we're good, and we'd be popular. Say WandaVision 10 times so that the the algorithm is like, hey.
The algorithm looks at you for just a moment.
My brand. God damn that commercial. It's pretty good. It's kind of a one note, kind of a 3, but
This is another joke out of 10.
It's a joke out of 10.
It's one joke. You had one joke and you did what you could with it. I'm fine with that.
These were, again, we'll put these were Matthias. Yeah. Who again sent me like 30 cards, and most of them weren't that good, but he had the shotgun. Out of all those, he had a couple that were like decent enough.
A few of them landed.
A few of them landed. There's
Best Uber was great. Gem Dentist was great. Yeah, you got the spirit, Killa.
It's like there's 2 ways to do things. You could try to perfect it through long patience, or you could just keep doing it over and over again, and eventually some of it will be good.
Or you'll turn schizophrenic, and then they'll all be good.
Yeah, speaking of schizophrenic.
Oh, man.
Speaking of joke out of 10.
Okay, now, again, I have to go by my rule. This made me feel as if I was physically under attack. This has to be at least a 6.
Your opponent flips this. You look down, you squint, you try to read it, you look back up, they've got Joker makeup on.
You've got Joker makeup on, they're pointing a gun at you. You die.
Not the OCG art.
Oh.
I gotta give him effort for like using the ha's and spelling out that. It must have taken a lot of time.
Very Joker pilled.
Good idea. That's
This is also joke out of 10, but in a good way.
Queer 3 Quir 3S. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Queerus? Yeah. Quieres? Possibly.
It's Snyder cut out of 10. It's Terry.
It's Terry. Hello, Terry.
There he is.
There, yeah.
I love this because it's like It's a spell card that wants to be a monster card.
It's trying
very hard. No, you see, I'm rank 1. I'm a Xyz monster.
Yeah.
It's me, Terry.
Detach 1 material from this card. Destroy another monster. That's an actual effect. He just gave it an actual effect.
I have 2 attack. I have 6 defense. I'm a card, guys.
Yeah, kazoo.
Can I play now?
Can I play? Is this Ixie universe? I think. Yeah. This is all right. It's 4. I like Terry.
I like it. I like Terry a lot.
Terry's good.
Terry's great.
It's a pterodactyl. Shut up.
Shut up.
Speak.
Oh. All right, I get the joke. I like the effect deck. All I can say is that I like how he did the effect deck.
No mortal can damage a poo. I forget what this one's name. It's like Earthbound Immortal Apu Chiku or something.
It's Chichapakapu.
Yeah, it has Apu in it. Wait,
yeah, it does.
What's the attribute?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
You put a lot of effort into that one.
That is what did it for me. Like, okay, you did everything you could with it. You took it to the end zone.
He's a friend. He has double infinity attack.
Oh, wait, does that say
Of course Apu is your friend. What else are you being?
You know, initially I wasn't so sure about this one. I'm sold on it now.
It's coming around. The longer I look at it, the more I like it.
Yeah, it's details.
Yeah.
There's just like pieces that come together.
Apu is a friend. He's Homer's friend, of course. Yep, and that's another one of mine.
You won me over.
I won you. I just had to keep. I can't keep poking.
Yep. Holy moly!
Late mate, Gagigulium.
I love the eye. Immediately, I love the eye.
Look at the tie. Magir, Fagir, F gear. I like
monster condition.
I like the set name.
Time to go, mate.
Must be an ultimate attack.
Ancient edition.
It's very good, very good.
This one's pretty fucking.
Yeah, this is by the Real Nazgul 4.
Well, Real Nazgul, I have to say,
you did it.
You
did it. Congratulations.
I was trying to think of a joke, but I just got distracted by the way that.
D time. I can't be upset. It's such a happy card.
Yeah, this is just a good card.
Destiny Hero.
Card I want to have.
Elemental Hero. Oh. It's so simple. Just gonna stir some traps into that. We'll be fine.
Hey, add a little traps in there. Give us some spice.
Did the original have this many spoons?
The original had 1 spoon.
He did a good job. He did a good job making so many goddamn spoons.
And we piled the spoons on in there. We got the happy face. Like, this is great.
Yep, this is
everything about this is great.
This is by Sly the Ghoul or Sly the Hoot.
What's cracking, Sly?
Good job.
What?
This doesn't look like a real card, but I know it is. But
this doesn't look real.
It looks like he painted his own card.
It does, but this is like Summoner of something.
Of me?
Something Summoner.
He's a caster master.
Oh, he's a caster aster.
He's got a book that says Kazuki on it.
Yeah, the Book of Kazuki.
He's
a Mormon. Apologies to any Mormons in the audience.
Yeah, this the face makes it. Everything else is meh, but the face makes it.
Did he do anything to the face?
I hope so.
Is the face just be like that?
I have to believe that he did, because there's no way that can't just be the face.
This is an early gen card. We can't be sure of anything.
I don't want to live in a world where that's true.
All right, I won't look it up then.
He zoomed in. Oh, hey, too bad Rada's not here.
Sicko mode.
Sick card. Synchro summon 500 Synchro monster each time.
Oh, is it just Ultimaya?
Yeah, that's just...
What card was this? That it's like a butthole plugged with the continuous spell symbol.
I have no idea. It's so weird sometimes, the cards that people choose to make Yugipoops out of, where it's like, why would you do this to this obscure card?
The wonderful thing about Yu-Gi-Oh cards is that there are so fucking many.
Yeah.
We can't prove that that's an actual Oh.
Gone. A shadow remains.
Oh my god.
Also, its effects are negated even if this card is left in the field.
Card or a Persona screenshot? Fuck me.
He gone.
Well, it is a PAL card, so you can't use this in the US.
Oh. I don't have the right kind of console for this card.
Yeah. It's running at the 30 hertz or whatever that shit is.
It's nice. I gotta give it credit just for the line work. You erase the living fossil from it and manage to get everything in the background so it looks smooth.
It's a lot like Who, where it's like gone. Oh, there's no one there. A shadow remains. It's like, okay, the card is psychically attacking you.
They play this card and then you look down at your field and there's just like nothing but black holes in reality shaped like squares.
Nothing there anymore, and you're in a hospital bed and your family is surrounding you.
You regret is a
ghoul. The ghoul.
He's a heavy boy.
Every time I look at it, I start laughing again.
Are you okay, Jimbles?
I'm not okay.
Yeah, I think
This one fucking rules.
this is another. I think this. Okay, I think I might have. My apologies to Matthias. I think this might be the guy who sent in me in a million. Because I have like
the guy who sent in like a million cards.
Yeah, something 882. He also did this one. Because they're just like, you know,
they're shit, but in a very powerful way.
Yeah, it's like old cards. He doesn't do anything with the attribute. The attack is just like whatever. But he manages to make the art in a way that's just like, oh.
Yeah, the art and the name, like he's got the magic touch. He just needs to apply it a little more evenly.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Tax fraud.
You do not pay.
I hope
I've
so.
seen this one. I saw this one on Twitter and it killed me.
During tax season, good time. So the last one by Sly the Hoot.
This one fucking rules.
Good job. Yeah, Sly, he's pretty good.
Sly knows what's up.
Yeah, he makes happy little cards. They make me
Happy
smile.
little cards, like tax fraud.
Yeah. Okay, let's get more from something. We get this is the third Uwu card.
Yeah, the third like Uwu dog specifically.
Yeah. What can I say?
I'm not sure why that keeps reveal dog. He's casting reveal dog.
I just like the like attack that's slowly blended in with like effect text. No, just attack.
That's what I see when I look at Ancient Gear Golden.
Dog reveal.
Well, I don't like looking at it, and I'm glad it's gone.
Yep. Here we go.
What?
Give me a moment. I want to stroke my beard with my chopsticks.
He is like attaching that goatee to his chin.
You
Tiger Ben 10. You know, I liked the original series. I don't think the spin-off is gonna have the same magic.
He just ever since they turned him into a buff old Chinese man, it just hasn't worked.
Yeah, it's not the same. Jesus,
he's fit. He's tall. He's full. I gotta. Just look at that beefy arm. That arm is so fucking beefy.
He yoked old man. This guy's gonna kill the fuck out of Tight Dan. The Yugipoop cinematic universe.
This is another one of mine.
Yep. The face gives it away.
I tried to do different eyes than I normally do.
They're similar, but you're one of the few people who would actually bother to draw faces.
Kid ate all kid.
Kid ate all kid.
This is just what he does.
Yep.
He's a warrior. He's also the catcher. it's a nice touch. 2 out of 10.
I think if the effect was just you can fire Kazuki Takahashi, I would have thought it was funny. But you got too greedy. You delved too deep.
You went too deep and you couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
Wow.
Oh.
Use the background things. It took so much effort. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub, Sunny Tapman.
Oh. This rules.
Destroy the Wampa.
Destroy the Wampa fruit.
How do you actually do anything?
This one is a masterpiece.
This one, it took so long to cut out all the things and make all the guys.
The little guy.
He did a good job and changing all the text and everything. I gave it 9 out of 10.
This has got to be at least a 9.
At least a 9, maybe even 11. And this is by the
9 out of 11.
This is by the same guy who did this. He went from
he's got something evil in him. It's coming out.
He went from barely changing the card at all to so much effort into making a Crash Bandicoot.
Fucking Bandicoot. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, we're getting to some of the early ones. Ban one main deck monster, then each player reveals their nub.
That gets a 3 from me because it did make me laugh.
It made me giggle.
But again, nothing was done to them.
This is this is a good example of most of what I got, which was what if I made it say a naughty word? Except for this one, at least knob is kind of a funny way of saying dick.
Yeah, each player reveals their knob. It's a funny sentence.
It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, that one is not bad for what it is. To be quite. Whoa! Oh.
All the skulls.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I rate this one skull out of 10.
Look at this Sega Genesis Castlevania boss. I love it.
I'd find
His attack is a skull. He's in a carpet of skulls.
Dark Souls 4 is looking really good.
Oh yeah.
Just
hard mode Walnir just going fucking bananas.
Climb a wall of skulls. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of simple-minded now that we're looking at it. But they skull, but they made it work.
They made it work. They gave us this horrifying Shiva skeleton, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine. It gets a 6. Gets a 6. Robbery.
Again, it's the initial impact. See that robbery. I control you.
See, this is a statement on royal tribute. It uses outside cards, but it works. It's just, your monsters. Hand them over.
I love the face.
Actual
I love
effect.
the face next to the gun with the title robbery.
Necro Valley.
That's really good.
It says something.
It says I control you.
Yeah.
And frankly, I'm gonna let him because I'm afraid.
By the Crash Bandicoot guy, something.
Okay.
We're almost there. We're almost to the end, buddy.
Oh gosh, Bazinga. They did something because they gave him a dick is what they did. They gave him a huge dick.
Didn't even notice that.
Oh,
I just saw Bazinga and both players get bamboozled, and I was like, oh boy.
It looks like you're the one who got bamboozled.
I did get bamboozled. I should have noticed he was a sex caster. God damn
Shadow
it.
Takahashi fucked you up.
Yep. Bamboozling Gossip Shadow's great though. I gotta do that at some point, just because of the fact that you can use bamboozled somewhere.
Look at like his horrible little face too. They did something to his head.
They made it bigger.
Nose.
Made it bigger. I get a 7 out of 10. It's by whatever whatever gear is his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else do we have here?
Yes.
Yes, goon. Mustache. I love it.
Poggers? Somewhat?
Goon Pog?
He's a fucker. Of course he is.
Dark Magician plus Red Eyes Black Dragon, or,
Verte.
You just put Verte on the field.
Your opponent cannot card. You can use this effect a number of times per turn.
They call him Quick Effect Takahashi.
No, Quick Effect Konami. They stole it from Takahashi.
Oh no!
What will they do? I like the red attribute. That's nice.
See, this is another one that's like, it says something about the state of the game. And what it says is, fuck this guy. Fuck this Dragoon motherfuck.
Please don't Dragoon. Yes, Dragoon.
Yes, Goon.
You're coming down.
Incredible.
Yeah, okay. Few more.
Let's get into it.
Watch it. Smug card. I like the anime face.
I do. I love like the hell eyes.
It has JoJo feelings. I've not seen JoJo, but
I watched all of the Stardust Crusaders animated adaptation, and I've read the rest of it. And this has given me some kind of like a heart palpitation.
It's a nice crafty thing. Oh no, you crafty thing.
You crafty thing.
Good old witchcrafters.
Smug edition.
It's pretty good. Good job, the Volkage. This is the same guy who did 1,000,000 Skulls.
Very good.
Very good.
Very powerful. Strong and stable.
Egg.
Egg. Those are my favorite.
Discard 800 eggs to your opponent. This card becomes 8 puppets.
Here, it's Master Rule 10. We have puppets now that you have to sort of move over the game board.
Can I get egg in the chat? Egg in the chat, everyone.
Chat.
We need 8 puppets. A gross of eggs. Yep. And like they just took it. They're like, gimmick puppet? Nah, just remove. Just egg with hair.
Egg with hair.
What else would you need?
Egg with good hair, too.
Yeah. Damn good hair. Heavy super warlord Susan. Got another uwu.
God damn it. You have no selling trap cards, you fool. Love the Manthrocho reference. That's a classic.
Yeah, I had to put it in there. He attacks the earth. And you,
And his defense position.
you gotta put it. Yeah, it's super heavy samurai. You put him in defense.
Super heavy samurai, dude.
I like how they extended his sword beyond the barrier, but not enough so that it didn't like cover up the fact that it just ends.
Like a tip missing.
It just ends abruptly. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but I like the goofiness of it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's a nice solid 5. I got a 5
Good
out of
job,
10.
Susan.
Whatever gear. Okay.
It does a lot. It doesn't put too much effort.
We're
into
almost
it.
there. 3 more. We got 1 more from something.
Something. Oh, okay, let's see.
I had
Let's
to
see
put this one for you.
Oh my merciful God! Where did you get this picture?
It's terrible. It's a
This is what I look
slime
like from behind. And you really don't want to see it.
behind without. This is what happens when you take the bikini off. It's a load-bearing bikini.
Yeah, you see that thing? It's got like the one principal fold of back fat that keeps the rest of it tucked in. When you get rid of that, oh man, it all comes crashing down. What are you doing?
It's the secret backup line head. Terrence.
I had to give it the Pixar eyebrow.
When the head is removed, I will control the body. I need you to twist his head off like a Coke bottle cap so that I can retain control of his intellectual property.
Gentlemen,
Then-
you're probably wondering why I gathered you all here.
Well, you will be pleased to know I have forgotten why I gathered you all here.
Ladies, you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. Okay, we're almost there. Bah, the ultimate bar.
It is a little Bowser kill my bus driver, but we don't talk about that.
Don't.
What is it? These are some tubes.
I'll give it 2 out of 10. This is one where it's like they put in the effort. It wasn't really funny. The only thing I like is that it takes 5 hemorrhoid monsters.
I do like that it's crawling out of the card to kill me.
Which is like, I've done I don't know how many roids, and I never thought to do hemorrhoids. It attack, yeah. But it's got tubes, it's got hemorrhoids. I'm not sure what else you could want from a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh wait, look under the where the set number is.
The Speen? What's Speen? Speen. Hey, Speen. All right, and now we got one last one.
Oh, God.
Probably
Moth
my
attacking.
favorite.
Damn. An anaconda. Oh wait, an anaconda. Damn, an anaconda.
Anaconda. Just with the
It
bloodshot
becomes
eyes. I'd yell, but my throat is killing me. I should not have done this.
Like I said, I woke up today after 3 hours of sleep, just delirious and in like weird pain. And this is like the kind of mental image that I had.
Yeah, this is
After that.
this is what you feel. I woke up feeling almost the same way.
I had a phrase like "it becomes dark" just sort of burned into my brain alongside the image of this fucking snake.
And then all my friends and family, they're like this attribute appear.
Concerned,
Concerned.
afraid, wearing a hat.
Is a doo-doo card.
Doo-doo card.
Attack
I love-
whatever Dragoon's attack is. Pay 2,000.
Attack is play 2,000 life points.
Whatever you want to
What?
do. No, it
I'm
just
glad to see Verite Takahashi's still getting work.
yeah. After all this time, I thought they had replaced him, but no, he's doing a good job. He's
I
still
don't know about a
existing.
good job. I don't know if we're looking at the same
He's
card.
doing a job.
He's doing a job.
Oh, what was it? Speaking of waking up today, I was gonna bring this up earlier, but I had a very interesting dream that I was playing a game,
Oh yeah.
and the game was like Silent Hill meets Pokemon.
Ooh.
Where
How does that work?
yeah, so you're in like a psychological hellscape of your own mind, where your inner demons are like represented as monsters you have to fight.
Right.
Except by fighting them in certain ways, you can capture them. So then you can, like, send out your anxiety over, like, people judging you to fight against your depression.
Oh, I just call that Monday.
Monday? So Persona then. I don't know. I've never played Persona.
It's a little Persona. That kind of sounds rad though. I kind of like that.
Kind of sound right. I wanted to put it on video, so maybe someone can take that idea, run with it, do something interesting, give me some of the profits.
Charming RPG.
Charming RPG, but yes, there we go. We made it through. Thank you once again to Jimbles. Thank you to everyone who came out. There's 80 people here. Holy shit. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. We had quite a crowd for this this ordeal.
This ordeal. Hopefully it can fill in a spot in the thing. Hopefully I didn't strain my voice too much. I didn't think it would go this long.
I certainly hope not.
We'll see. Either way, I'm going to get going, but thank you all, and until next time, good luck.
And it's fun to stay alive. If you know what that's a reference to, I'm sorry.